If you're seeing this, it's not by accident. Please don't scroll away. This was meant for you. I know there's someone watching this right now, and your heart is just heavy, so incredibly heavy. You've been wrestling with a spiritual silence that feels like it will never end. You've been praying, crying out into what feels like a total void, and hearing nothing back but the echo of your own pain. You feel forgotten, overlooked, completely unheard. You've asked God for a sign, for a whisper, for anything to prove you're not alone in this. This message right here, right now, this is heaven reaching out to you. This is the sign you've been waiting for. It's a personal word from God, an appointment meant to find you exactly where you are, in the middle of the silence and the hurt. Don't ignore this. Just stay. Let this word wash over you. My beloved, listen to my voice. As the flock gathers to the shepherd and follows wherever he leads, so also I invite you, subscribe, that you may remain close and never miss the words prepared for you. Let the bell be rung like the trumpets of heaven, to awaken you when a new message is given, so you will not slumber nor be left behind. And speak, beloved, in the comments below. Bless one another with your words, that your light may shine and your love may be known among many. For truly I tell you, wherever even 2 or 3 gather, even here, I am with you, dwelling in your midst. Go now, in peace and joy, and let your light so shine before all. Let's be real about that silence. It's been a crushing weight, hasn't it? It can feel like a punishment, a disconnect so deep you've started to question everything you believe. You see other people getting their breakthroughs. You hear their happy stories about answered prayers, and you can't help but wonder, God, what about me? Did you forget who I am? Do my prayers even make it to you? The loneliness in that place is just devastating. It's a spiritual drought that leaves your soul feeling brittle and dry. And in that quiet, other voices have gotten so much louder. The enemy's voice, whispering that you're disqualified, that you don't have enough faith, that you've been abandoned for good. The voice of your own insecurity, telling you that you aren't worthy of an answer, that you're too broken to be fixed. You've been fighting those lies so hard, but in the silence, they seem to grow. You've been putting on a brave face for everyone else, smiling so they won't worry, while inside, your soul has been quietly falling apart, and God has seen every second of it. But I need you to lean in and really hear this with your spirit. That silence is not what you think it is. You've mistaken a sacred space for an empty one. What feels like a final rejection has actually been a holy pause. God hasn't moved an inch away from you. He has actually pulled you closer in a different way. He quieted all the noise so you could learn to hear his voice in a way you never have before. This silence isn't a wall, it's a sanctuary. It's the holy ground where he is doing a deep work inside you, a work that couldn't happen with the noise of easy answers. He had to get you alone to give you something precious. Oh, I want you to just imagine for a second that God is handing you a personal letter, not written with ink, but written directly on your heart. It's a letter he's been waiting for the perfect moment to give you. And that moment is now. Close your eyes if you want to, and just receive this. My child, my beloved child, don't be afraid. I see you. I see how tired your spirit is, and I know the questions that keep you up at night. I've collected every single tear you've cried alone. I have heard every prayer, especially the ones you couldn't find words for, the ones that were just a silent, desperate cry from your soul. I have been right there with you. I have not forgotten you. I could never forget you. Your name is carved into the palms of my hands. Please don't mistake my quiet for my absence. This silence you've been fighting isn't a sign that I'm angry. It's a sacred space I've made just for you, a place for you to deeply rest and heal. I brought you here to mend the parts of you that you hide from the world. I brought you here to teach you to trust my presence, even when you can't feel it. In this quiet place, I've heard the names you call yourself. You say you're forgotten, but I call you remembered. You feel unimportant, but I call you chosen and cherished. You believe you're disconnected, but I promise you that you are deeply held and safe in my arms. You've believed the lie that you're too much or not enough, but my love, you are mine, and that makes you whole. You are wonderfully made. Let my names for you be the only ones that matter. This is who you really are. There is a powerful purpose in all of this. This season of feeling unheard has not been for nothing. It's been a training ground. Do you understand? The spiritual attacks you've felt, that feeling of being under constant pressure, it's proof of the calling on your life. The enemy wouldn't fight so hard to silence someone who had nothing important to say. He is terrified of the powerful voice God is building in you in this quiet place. He tried to use the silence to make you think God was gone, but God has been using it to make you stronger and more reliant on Him than ever before. Think about a seed. It has to be buried in the darkness to gather the strength to break through the ground. You've been in that quiet soil. It felt like an end, but it was really a beginning. The endurance you're building, the faith that's learning to stand without needing signs and wonders, the strength you're finding right here in the stillness, this is the foundation for your next season. You're being prepared to carry the weight of the blessings that are on their way. So many people pray for blessings they aren't ready to handle, but you are being made ready. This is your invitation to a new way of living your faith. A faith that isn't about goosebumps or dramatic signs, but about a quiet, unshakable trust. A faith that says, even if He is silent, I will trust Him. Even if I can't see the road ahead, I'll take the next step, because I know He's with me. If you feel this word taking root in your spirit, if you feel that little stir of hope, I want you to make a declaration of faith with me. Type "I'm listening, Jesus" is in the comments. Let your hands declare what your heart is starting to believe. Let it be an anchor for this moment. This message is your turning point. It's the divine interruption you have been praying for. This marks the end of the chapter called Wrestling in the Silence, and starts a new one, Walking in Quiet Confidence. Your journey from here on out is going to be different. God is inviting you to stop striving so hard and to just start resting in His presence. Stop trying to force the answers and just open your heart to His company. The healing may be slow and gentle. Don't expect a sudden flood of light. Instead, look for a quiet, steady stream that will start to water the dry places in your soul. Look for the small signs of His love, a Bible verse that seems to jump off the page, a moment of peace you didn't expect, a friend who says just the right thing at the right time. He's confirming to you that He is with you, guiding every detail. Nothing is a coincidence. Your waiting was not wasted, and your new beginning starts now, with this simple act of receiving His word for you. And there is someone in your life, a friend or family member who feels just as lost as you have. Their heart is heavy too. When this is over, I want you to be the vessel for their sign. Share this message with them. You can be the answer to their prayer, just as this message was the answer to yours. Let this truth sink deep into your spirit. You were never forgotten. You were never abandoned. The silence wasn't a punishment. It was a sacred preparation. Your identity isn't defined by how you feel, but by the unchanging, unshakable reality of His love for you. He is near to you, especially now, when your heart is tender. Receive this final blessing. May the peace of God, the kind that goes beyond all our worries and understanding, guard your heart and your mind. May you walk out of this season of silence, not with a loud shout, but with a quiet, deep confidence that you are seen, you are known, and you are deeply, completely, and eternally loved. The Lord is not finished with you. He is just getting started. Type "Amen" in the comments to receive and seal this word in your spirit. And if you want to continue to be encouraged and reminded of His presence, subscribe to this channel to stay connected to what God is doing.